So we have two at the farm. Hopefully, if you are growing along, you've already got one, because if you haven't, you might want to rush out and get one quickly. You can start in the second week of March. You just will be, waiting maybe a little bit longer for the first harvest of fruits and so on and so forth later on in the year. I'll start with the all-in-ones. We have Twilight in this seed pack, and this is probably actually one of my favourites. It will look like an ornamental, and what we mean by that, it will look like it's there for show and not grow. However, Twilights, they pack a nice heat at 80,000 scovilles. Very beautiful looking plant. Very quick to grow as well, very easy to grow. But there's no such thing as an ornamental chilli. Every chilli and every chilli plant can be used in food. So you get 5 seeds with this all-in-one pack. What you also get is a bag of soil here. You also get a pot, a lid, and never underestimate even how important a label is. One of the many mistakes a lot of early growers will make is especially if you grow more than you potentially need or have room for later on in the year, is that you will lose or forget to label. And yes, so then you're playing guess the chilli plant for the rest of the year. But in this composter we have things like perlite, vermiculite. They're really there to aerate the soil, in other words, create gaps in the soil so the roots have room to move and grow within the pot. It also has a little bit of osmocote, which is a kind of a slow releasing fertilizer. We have all that mixed in. So if you pop the pot in a lid, it's because we need to dampen off this soil. It's fine, by the way, to use tap water. If you sit it in a fairly wide topped jug, bowl, bucket, leave it for at least sort of an hour and a half. Get it up to room temperature if you can. Cold water will always shock the plants at any given stage. So you don't go boiling kettles and putting it in, but just use it like that. And just get it nice and warm. Now you can sort of move that around in your fingers. Give that a bit of a stir, a bit more on. So let's get sowing. Now, as I mentioned before, there's 5 seeds in each packet. Just tip over that carefully. All you need to do is grab a pencil, or you can use your finger, to be honest. You're just making a little hole, not too deep, about 5 mil, I think, but not too deep that it takes a long time for the plant to break the surface of the compost. So I'm just going to drop that in there, cover it over, and believe it or not, we've now sown our first chillies. That's it, done, covered it over. So what I'll do now is label and then cover, put it somewhere warm and leave it. So that is Twilight. It's damp enough for that to grow. I'll check that in about sort of 3 days, just make sure the soil isn't too damp. We should see some signs of life around about sort of 6-7 days. So what will happen once they do grow, you've got 5 seeds in one pot. When it gets to the point, we can separate those 5, actually move them into 5 separate pots, hoping that all 5 germinate, of course. So we move on to pot number 2. Here we have a propagator, and we also have 4 varieties: Bulgarian carrot, Jumbo Serrano, fantastic chilli that is, ahi mango, and poblano. Here we've got all the labels we need. Got a little pencil which can, obviously not just for writing the labels, can act as a dibber as well. But what we also have some coir plugs, jiffies some people call them. They're actually sort of cocoa coir. They're sort of wrapped in a kind of a gentle netting. They're quite fantastic for 2 reasons really. Makes it easier to sow directly into, but also they will grow to sort of plug size. We've got 8 in here, and you can literally take the whole thing out, plug and seedling, and put it straight into a pot when you pot up. So you won't need to sort of take it out of its casing or anything like that. So it's almost self-contained. In fact, if you order plugs from the farm, this is exactly what we use at the farm, but it's what a lot of hobbyists use as well. So it's a widely used way of growing chilies. What you have to do, they come very dried out, and you need to hydrate them for them to expand and puff up, take on the water, and therefore put enough moisture into the growing medium for the seedling to grow. So just sort of let them bounce around, float around for about 5 minutes, and so come back in 5 minutes and I'll show you the next step. I'm just going to tip the excess water away, and let's start sowing. So the first thing we need to do, they look like that when they've taken on some of the water. We need to sort of massage it, and as you sort of squeeze it, not too hard, you don't want all of the compost to come out the top, you'll sort of feel it sort of cracking, expanding. What you're doing really is just softening the compacted cocoa cure in the plugs there, so that the roots and the seedlings aren't fighting to make their way up and down accordingly. You could sow just one seed in each plug, but you do actually have 5 of each variety. So the best thing to do really is to sow 2 seeds per plug, so that you have 4 effectively of each variety. And then if you don't get the odd one that doesn't germinate, or you find that say 2 seedlings have sprouted but one's noticeably bigger than the other, you can actually just pull the weaker one out and let the main one grow. I'll take say the Bulgarian carrot, and I'm going to take 4 of these seeds. Just going to make a small hole in the top there, not too deep, and drop 2 seeds in, 1, 2, and just sort of squeeze that in really. These should be damp enough not to need watering in. So if I just pop the compost over the top, you just want to keep the top of the seed dark, make sure they're not exposed. So this row here of the 4 rows will be my Bulgarian carrot. Pop that in here. Now, if I just rested that in there as it was, the lid won't actually close. The labels themselves are designed for when you have a 1 litre pot for later on in the season. As you can see, we tend to do at the farm when we're using these kits is we just fold them and pop them next to the row that they're related to. So all 4 varieties will now be sown in their plugs with their labels in a row, and just like our all-in-one kit, don't have to do anything with that anymore. Just put it somewhere warm and let nature do its work. So let's see how we get on. Let's see how you get on. I hope it all goes well for you. Remember, any questions, just send them in to growing@southdevonchillifarm.co.uk. If you are growing from seed and not from our kits, remember to go out and get Propagator, maybe some seeding compost, or buy some of the Jiffy plugs. Just as easy, and then you'll be in the same place as we are right now. So we'll check back in a week's time, and let's see how we're getting on, how you're getting on. But for now, thanks very much for joining me, and I'll see you on the next episode.